Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be going over 5 basic poses for kids or beginners that are super easy and quick for you to do. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it if you want to share the wealth. So we're going to start with easy pose. It's a really simple pose. So from a seated position, you're going to bring each one of your legs into themselves one at a time. You can have your left leg on top of your right leg, or your right leg on top of your left leg, or you can do what you saw me doing there, which is bringing one foot down in front. And if that one's too difficult for you, you can slide that foot that's out in front right under your leg. So either one of those are acceptable depending on your level of flexibility. This is a great pose for if you're going to be doing meditation or mindfulness sessions, or if you're going to be doing breath work. So our next posture is also a seated position. So from easy pose, you can stretch your legs one at a time right out in front of you, nice and long. You can either have your legs flexed or pointed, but find yourself comfortable there. Making sure that your back is nice and straight, and that your tailbone is seated on the floor in a position that's comfortable for you. If you need to, you can grab a bolster or a pillow to lift your seat up off of the floor just a little bit to give you some extra leverage as you lean forward. Make sure that back is nice and straight. So lifting those hands straight up to the sky, lift yourself up and over your knees, pointing towards your toes. If you need to stop there, that's fine, but if you can keep going, that's all right too. Either one of those is fine. You can also remove the bolster to get a deeper stretch in your hamstrings, elongating that back again, lifting yourself up towards the ceiling and over, trying to keep that back as straight as possible. You can stop there, or you can keep going to give yourself a deeper stretch. Either way is fine. And you can stay here for as long as you like, but try to take a few breaths here, maybe 3 to 5 breaths, to really help yourself relax in the pose. Number 3 has to be one of my favorite poses. We're going to do legs up a wall, so scoot yourself into a wall. As close as you can get your bottom to the wall, the better. Lifting those legs straight up the wall. You can flex or keep them pointed, but try to just relax into the pose. Lift your arms and you can cactus them by your sides, or you can have them straight out. But stay here in this pose for as long as you'd like. This is a perfect pose to do right before bedtime. It helps to increase circulation and promote relaxation and restful sleep. It's wonderful for kids who may suffer from insomnia or anxiety. We're staying on the ground for our next pose, and instead of going into Savasana, which most people do, we're going to do reverse Savasana. So you can go here from a plank like you just saw me do, or you can just simply turn onto your stomach from whatever position you were in. You're going to lie with your hands flat by your side, just like in Savasana, and you're going to spend your time here taking deep breaths, relaxing, really focusing your energy and rejuvenating yourself. This is a perfect pose for children or people who might suffer from anxiety and anger. You can really feel comforting and safe and secure. Whereas Savasana, sometimes the front feels exposed for people who might have experienced trauma. This is the perfect alternative. And lastly, we're going to move on to everyone's favorite balance pose. We're going to go into tree pose. So starting from mountain pose, find your center, bend your knees, make sure they're not locked. Rotate those shoulders back and down away from your ears. Make sure that your legs are comfortable. Finding my center and my grounding there into the floor. Make sure that your tailbone is tucked as well and that your stomach is really engaged here. You can put one of your feet down by the bottom with your toes still on the floor. That's okay, especially for beginners and children. You can move that leg up to your calf if that's where you're comfortable. Pulling in that center, tucking that tailbone to find your strength there. Then if you're ready, You can bring that leg all the way up to your thigh, staying engaged. Oh, my sock needs to come off here. I think it was slipping. But really engaging that core and those glutes to keep yourself balanced and sturdy in tree pose. It's such a challenging pose, and it looks so unassuming, but it's the perfect pose for focus and balance. Alright guys, those are 5 easy poses to get you or your kids started with yoga. Smash that like, subscribe, and let me know how it goes for you down in the comments. Until next time, be well.